Hey guys, it's Oberstadt, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you a few things that I picked up. Some of them were replacements and some of them were I'm curious to see how this works kind of thing. But I got a surprise in the first box, so I'm going to be explaining some of the surprise here in a little bit. But if you like the videos that I do, hitting the thumbs up button is engagement for my channel, as well as leaving just a simple hi in the comment section below on any or every video of mine. It does help my channel not only be visible to other people, but I mean, you don't have to subscribe. If you do, then that's fantastic. I post videos every day on this channel and every other day on my second channel. So I'm usually pretty busy filming, editing, uploading, the whole nine. But if you also have something that you want to see me do, then leave it in the comments below. I will film it. I don't care about how many views it gets, that kind of thing. But if I do record a video specific to something that you asked for, I would appreciate it if you would at least comment on the video. That's all I'm asking. So I'm going to go ahead and get into this video after my little diatribe. Hopefully you enjoy. Now, I have a reunion coming up at the end of the week, and I went through all of my loose powders because I don't use pressed powders. I usually only wear light correctors and concealers on my skin. I do not wear foundation. I have it, I just don't wear it. And I've noticed that a lot of the powders that I have causes flashback, and some people have even said, oh, it's not your powder, maybe it's your concealer. And well, when you're almost a shade of paper, it's kind of hard to have a concealer that's too light unless I'm using like white. And I don't use concealer that's white under my eyes. So I did a test, which I haven't edited those videos yet, but I did do a test where I took out every one of my pressed powder or every one of my loose powders and not only swatched them on my arm, but I also did stripes across my forehead and used one under one eye and one under the other over my normal concealer corrector kind of combination. Some of them have flashback, some of them don't. There's only one that I have that acted like it didn't have any, but this was like after working it into the skin. So during the 21 days of beauty sale, one of the higher end powders was on sale for about half off. So I was like, and I know I've mentioned this in other videos about picking up a new product. So I did pick up a bronzer and a blush on another day. And just really quick, I have a little mini Tarte blush. This is in Party, and I've had this for months now, and I've used it and used it and used it and used it and used it, and it still looks brand new. So my dumbass self decided that this wasn't enough. I wanted to get another shade in a full size. Yeah, totally forgetting that I had this coming in from Ofra in my Ipsy Glam bag for September. So yeah, there's that. And then I totally forgot that I also got this in my Ipsy Glam bag, which is a bronzer. So I don't have very many bronzers. I only have like 2, 3, 4 now, maybe 5. One of them shimmery. So I went and I picked up a bronzer as well. And I guess I should start showing you products instead of yammering on. So I have 2 orders here, 2 separate orders here from Ulta, and a free sample thing that Lancome sent me in the mail. So I just kind of tossed it in the box. It's some perfume. I don't know what it is. Idol, the new fragrance, and it's got Zendaya on it. And you're supposed to open it here. Daringly reach for the sky, and it says this new creation addiction created by women for every woman radiates with a radical rose essence, spotless jasmine, and absolute and cream Chypre accord. I don't know what Chypre is, but I'm hoping I pronounced that all right. Chypre. And this is the perfume sample. So there's like a little break off piece up here, but there's like a 1/4 teaspoon of product in there. So I'm not quite sure what happens if you don't use all of it. I don't use that much perfume. So this might be interesting. I'll have to see what that smells like another time. I don't feel like taking a bath in perfume. So in my order, and I had mentioned this before, my Makeup Revolution, this is the Conceal and Define in C2. I ended up having to take the stopper out because I was like so empty that all the products is now basically either up here at the very top around the side or down here at the bottom. So I'm gonna have to use a brush to get that out, but I figured while I could still get the stuff from the sides and whatnot, I would use the doe foot. So I did want to pick up another one of those, and they have a new formula out that's like a hydrating formula versus this one here, so I was kind of hoping that it would be better for my under eyes. So let me, the thing off my mirror fell off into the box. I didn't even notice. So this one is the Conceal and Hydrate, and this is also in the same shade. I haven't opened, there's only like one thing in here that I've actually opened, and that was because I used it in a video and I was curious to see the color. So I'm gonna go ahead and open these things now. And because I'm curious to see what the color combinations are, or if they're like different. So here's the one that I currently have. I just put that on my hand. And this is quite a bit bigger. What's the size of this? 0.45 ounces or 13 grams. And this one's 14 ounces or 4 grams, so it is quite a bit smaller. I think I paid $7 for the one. This one was, I think, 10. Yeah, 10. And it's a completely different shade. It's definitely a yellow undertone, and it smells like paint. The other one doesn't smell like this at all. That's unusual. It kind of smells like paint, but not anywhere near as pungent as this one. So here is the C2 that I have, and this is the new C2. I'm gonna let that dry down and see what happens. And then I decided, since I was picking that up, and I saw that they had yellow color correctors, this is in the Conceal and Correct line, which is supposed to be like the Conceal and Define like corrector ones, because it's the same coloring as the other C2 that I have. I'm trying to get its little condom off. And I did just do a review. Here's the little one. So it's the same size. I did just get an LA Colors color corrector, but this one is in dark banana, banana deep. They had regular like light banana light or something like that, but I did get the darker one because I do need the darker coverage. So I'm going to do a small swatch of this on my hand as well. And it's like a buttercup yellow, which is the yellow that I prefer, but then again, it can also be a little bit dark for me. So I'm going to take the LA Color one really quick since it's right here. Oh, it's not quite as orange. Interesting. All right, so this is the Makeup Revolution one, which is more of a like canary yellow. And then here's the LA Colors one, which is more of a buttercup yellow. And I think the Makeup Revolution one might be better because it's not quite as dark and it's not quite as orange. And the other version of the C2 is so much lighter than the one that I currently use. And the one I currently use is my skin color. Like, seriously, my skin color. It's a little bit lighter than my skin. But not by much. So now that I've got all these little things swatched out, the next couple of items, I bought this because it was like $1 and I needed a new one, but I think I got a bigger grit than I had anticipated. This one is a 100, 180, and I was looking for one that was more like 300, 350, 400. And for those that don't know, when you're using like numbers for the grit on like nail files, the lower the number, the more coarse it's going to be, the higher the number, the finer it's going to be. But I will compare this to a couple of the other files that I have and see where it fits in. I don't usually use anything this coarse on my nails because my nails are like really tough. And I like to just kind of smooth the edges off. Like if I chip the center, like this one here I chipped the other day, and it's got a small chip piece in it still, but I just filed it down enough so it wouldn't like snag on anything. Then I picked up the Essence Sun Club Matte Bronzing Powder, and this one says for lighter skin, 01 Natural. This smells just like the Australian Gold sun tanning lotions that I used to use. Like seriously, I don't know if it's supposed to smell like that, but it smells amazing. And I was, oh wow, that's really soft. I was looking for a bronzer that was more like cool toned, And this should work. I'm gonna compare it to my L'Oreal Lumi Bronze because that's the one that like works best on me. Okay, the Lumi Bronze is a little bit cooler in undertone. All right, so this one here is the Essence, this is the L'Oreal, but they're very close in color and in depth. So I'm glad that I picked that up. I'm not even talking about how much these things were. The banana one was $7. This was $2. The nail file was $8. The Essence one was $4.99. And then this is what I initially wanted to order, but I had these other things and like I'd put it in my cart and then I'd like to save it for later, so I never ended up buying it. So I got tired of seeing them in my save for later and I just kind of threw them all in my cart this past time. This is the Tarte Amazonian 12-Hour Blush in Dazzled. This was $14.50 and it was half off. A little condom thing for it's on the mirror. And I want to show you comparing the other one. So it is more pink, and it's actually close to the Madison Miller blush that I got from Ipsy, like in shade comparison. I think the Tarte one's a little bit more of a berry shade. And okay. Very similar in color to the Madison Miller one, and there's shimmer in it, but I don't see a whole lot of it on my hand. Alright, so this one is the Tarte, and then this one is the Madison Miller. They're very, very similar in shade. And of course, doing them over my knuckles doesn't help. But they're pretty close in shade by what it looks like on my hand. I want to know why. Okay, it's got a little thing on it here, like a hole, so you can like punch it through. Pay attention. Yeah, this one doesn't have it. I wonder if it does that because you can pop it out. I'll be damned. I just used my thumbnail. No wonder why it's spinning around in here. I'm like, well, I guess if Tarte sold these little things individually and you just wanted to switch out your blushes, you could just pop it out and put it in a new shade and go. So I'm happy that I got that. Didn't know I was going to be getting the Madison Miller blush from Ipsy because I had totally forgotten about it, but meh. The other item that I bought, and then we'll get into like the extra thing that I didn't expect, was this Cover FX powder. Now I have tried, I have a Tarte powder, I have 2 Maybelline powders, I've got the Coty Airspun, and I have one from Ciate, and the Coty Airspun is the only one that I have that doesn't cause horrendous flashback. And because I kind of like put concealer over here, I might as well stamp this out a little bit. This is in translucent light, and this just came in today. That's why I waited to do the other ones until this got here. So this is 10 grams or 0.35 ounces. It was on sale for $17.50. It was like the last day of the 21 days of Ulta, whatever thingy. And it originally retails for $35, but it's got a little lid. So I'm just gonna stick my brush in a couple of holes to get some powder. And we will see if this has flashback. And I will go out there where it's darker and use the flash on my phone and take a picture, and I'll include the picture here in the video because I am curious to see if there's flashback with it. And because I don't have anything on this side, just so that there's a control, I don't have any other makeup on besides, you know, lip gloss and the concealer on that eye. That way there's powder on both sides of my face so that if there is flash back, it's not because your concealer's too light. And I was accused of like baking at one point. I'm like, I had enough of you. Alright, I'm just going to take my big fluffy Ferro brush and just kind of brush it all. And I do that with every powder anyways. It's like, that's my like finishing brush, I guess you can call it. Put my little boxes here. I do save boxes. I do flatten them out. Now for the extra thing that I was surprised to get. Because I bought 2 Makeup Revolution items, it said in the cart when I was checking out that I got a free product. I'm like, oh, that's cool. Maybe I'll get like, you know, the Makeup Revolution sponge or a brush or a lipstick or whatever. It didn't say what it was. It just said free gift. This is what I got. This thing, you see how stuffed it is? I got my ruler here. So it's about 8 inches and 5 inches wide. So I was like, that's about 2 inches deep. There's only one product out of here I've used, and you'll understand why when I show it to you. But I went through and I did a value for this box. I looked for all of the products. I looked to see if they were still being sold or if there was something comparable being sold, or why all of a sudden, you know, I buy 2 products and I get a whole box full of stuff for free. Made me go, So, just dumping out the first 2 products. I got these. This one here is the one I opened. And now you can see why. For those that know, now I don't have an orange lipstick, and it's not really a lipstick though. It's like a creamsicle color and flavored. Like, it smells like creamsicle. It's not sweet. But it's like a lip balm, a colored lip balm. And those of you that have been on my channel for more than, you know, one video know that I don't have any orange lipstick. So when I saw this, I was very like, okay, this was bright, but it doesn't look too horrible. It is a little bit on the yellow side of orange for me, and that kind of makes me look a little sickly, but I'm a yellow green undertone anyways. So then there was this one here that's this like pretty mauve shade, and this one is called Enchant. Now the lipsticks on their website go for between $5 and $7, so 2 lipsticks, you're looking at, you know, 10 bucks, you know, or 12 or 14 bucks for just these. And I spent 17. So I was like, okay, not bad. And then I was like, what else is in here? Trying to get the next smallest thing out. Then there was this pretty little goldish rose gold box. I'm like, what the hell is this? I've never even heard of this. This is the Flawless Foils Effect Aluminum Sans Default. This is in the shade Rival. Now I did find this on their website. These retail for 5 pounds or $8 USD. So, I think it was on sale. It's like a clearance item. So it comes with a little vial of intensifying primer. And I didn't even open this one. And it has this really pretty, like, cranberry-ish rose gold shade. So I'm not going to touch this one just yet. But I thought that was interesting. I have a few products like this, and I hate them. I hate them. I even used to make them, and I hate them. They're pain. The next item that was in here was this. It is a Pro HD Powder Contour in the shade Fair. And I was like, holy crap, I got a whole freaking palette. I found this on their website. It originally retailed for $18. It's on sale for $12.60. Again, I spent $17. So, yeah. So this is the kit. I haven't used any of the shades. I haven't swatched anything out of here yet. But it looks like there's a couple of like cool tone, like bronzers. There looks to be a couple of setting powders. One of them looks shimmery, and that's the one I wanted to touch. Yeah, it looks like a highlighter. I'm running out of hand here. Oh yeah, that is a, you can't see. It's right here. But it's definitely shimmery. But the other powders in there look like they're matte. Like the lighter ones across here look matte. This is like a banana setting powder, and then you've got, you know, 3 different shades for like contour bronzer. And if you compare it to the bronzer that I just bought, this shade looks like it's close to that. So yeah, this should work. I've never owned like a contouring palette, so this was like a bonus surprise. And then we have one item left, and then the thing is empty. So far we have 2 lipsticks, a like glittery eyeshadow type thing, a contour palette, and an eyeshadow palette. So this was the last thing in here. Now they had some icon palettes or something like that that were like shaped like this that were $7. I could not find this on the website at all. I couldn't find it on Ulta, and I couldn't find it on Makeup Revolution, so I'm guessing it's discontinued. This is the Redemption Eyeshadow Palette Essential Mattes. It's 0.49 ounces per pan, or 14 grams. And there is a lot number on the back. And this is still sealed on the side. It's not open. I don't think I could open it because it's like taped. Yeah, it's taped right here. But if you've made it this far in the video, then guess what? There's a giveaway. I have a giveaway going on in my Cybom mask, the sheet mask video where I did this. There's a giveaway in there where there's 2 winners, and you can get that mask or a Dr. Marita mask. So in this video, I'm giving away this palette here and this lipstick. Now the lipstick is, I'm guessing, the same formula as the one I'm wearing. I haven't opened it. It's still sealed in plastic. And like I said, this is in the shade Enchant. I couldn't find either of these things on the website. The palette here, like I said, other palettes like this were $7, and the lipsticks range from $5 to $7. So you're looking at $12 to $14 worth of product here. These will be going out in an Ipsy glam bag, like bubble wrapper thing. And then I will bubble wrap this as well to make sure that it's, double packaged. I'll probably write Fragile all over it in like large red letters, so that maybe they won't stomp it and kick it and toss it and use it as a Frisbee and everything else in shipping. Because as of right now, other than like a minor defect in one of the shadows over here, I don't know if it'll show on camera, but other than that, there's nothing wrong with this palette. It looks fine. It's just, I know I'm not going to get use out of it. I have another matte palette like this. Let me grab it. This is the one I bought, and this is the Ultra Professional Eyeshadows and Flawless Matte. So this is the one I have. This is the one I bought, just to show you. So it looks like every color in here is already in the one I own. So again, why would I open this and use it? And this middle shade right here looks like one of the shades I use called Rosewood, which is this one right here. That's the one I use most out of this palette. I use a lot of the first and second rose, or second, a lot of like the center shades right here are what I use. And it's a beautiful palette. It blends like a dream, and they're super, super soft. They do have a lot of kickback, and they're powdery, but they blend like, they're like beginner friendly eyeshadows that work for everybody. So I was like, why do I need to keep this when I already own one that has a little bit more? How many colors are in here? Hang on, let me math. All right, so there's 4 rows, 2, 4, 6, 8 times 4 is 32. And this one here, again, doesn't say. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So we got 12 versus the 32. Again, it's not brain science, people. So I'm gonna give this away. Again, I don't need it. And I will be giving the lipstick away with it. If you don't want the lipstick, or it's just not a shade for you, then let me know when I like pick the winner. Whoever it is, if you say, hey, I won't use that, give it to somebody else, then I will pick a second winner from the Rafflecopter. I'm gonna just start using Rafflecopter because Gleam.io is a pain in the butt. I will pick somebody else to win this. Or if you want the lipstick and not the eyeshadow palette, then let me know when I contact you to, get your information to mail it to you, that you only want one or the other, you don't want both. And I will be more than happy to pick another winner and then ship the other item out separately. So I'm okay with doing that. I know a lot of YouTubers and stuff, whatever is in the giveaway is what that one person gets, no matter if they can use all of it or not. So I don't want to be that restrictive. Also, 18 and older. I will ship it worldwide. I'll ship it, like if it goes out of the country, I'll list it as a gift. I'll put the value at $1. And that way you don't have to pay import fees or taxes. So 18 and older, worldwide. Only stipulations is you have to be subscribed to my channel, you have to comment on the video, and you have to like the video, and that's it. I will probably run this giveaway for about 2 weeks. I think the other giveaway that's going on right now, which I will leave that video linked in the comment section below, that one's running for like a week and a half. So depending on how I get, how fast I get this one edited, depends on, how much time you have on that one. But really the only requirements are be a subscriber, comment, and like the video. It's pretty easy. I will leave other ways that you can enter by like tweeting it, following me on Twitter, following me on Instagram, commenting on a post on Instagram, going to my blog, visiting my website, visiting my Facebook page, things like that. I will leave like extra like entries there so you can enter and have a better chance of winning with more entries. Hopefully that's helpful. And I might do another giveaway and put this in it. I know I have a couple of items that I've put aside for another giveaway, but I was kind of hoping to do that at like, 4,000 subscribers, and every day I lose like 10 subscribers, so that's gonna be a while. And I don't want to like hold on to makeup and have it potentially be expired, because I understand my makeup doesn't expire from like the date it was manufactured. They usually put it on like the date of opening. But again, with powder products and stuff, I don't really think that they expire. I mean, I have had eyeshadows that were over 25 years old and they still work just fine. So were they a little bit more crumbly? Yeah. But did they still work? Yeah. So I know this video is long. If you've made it this far, then you kind of have to enter the giveaway now. I mean, it's given. Anyways, I'm Rebecca Oberstadt. Hopefully you guys have a great day or night wherever you are. And if you're interested in entering the giveaway, the link will be in the description box down below. And good luck to everybody who enters. So, yeah. And what do you think of this orange lip color? It's kind of sheer, but it's okay. I kind of like it. It's very moisturizing, very like lip gloss. Well, not even lip gloss. It's like super hydrating. It's like lip balm feeling. Anyways, let me know what you think down below. I'm Rebecca Oberstadt. I will see you in tomorrow's video. Bye.